Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. This one is super exciting. Today's video is in collaboration with Julianna's Perfumes. So they reached out to me a little while ago and they asked me if I would be interested in working with them, and I may have slightly jumped up and down in excitement a little bit after reading the email because I've heard other creators speak very highly of their perfumes and I had my eyes on them for quite a while. So the idea of personally getting to work with them, I could not have been more excited. So of course I said yes. They were kind enough to send over a whole bunch of samples for me to test out and try. And I tested them out all very fairly. I gave them all a chance to shine, and then I narrowed it down to my top 5 picks. So these top 5 picks are actually going to be in my own bundle that they created for me, which is again very, very exciting because it's actually going to be available as a Tiffany bundle on their website. So as a smaller creator, things like that are pretty exciting, especially if it's for something that you're really interested in or you really want to try and then you wind up really, really loving. So a very special thank you to Julianna's Perfumes for giving me the opportunity to do this video with them. And they did send me a link that is going to be posted in the description box, that for the first 30 days after this video is posted, you'll actually be able to get a bigger discount at 40% off. That is going to be on this specific bundle, is the top 5 that I had picked. And they have other creators that are on there. There's one that is specifically one of my favorites that is really cool to have mine going to be alongside of hers. So you will get to see other creators that have done reviews on the perfumes that are on there. And they do offer free shipping on any item. And they also have a 90-day return policy. So they have 50 ml bottles, which is what they had before. They had samples, but then those 50 ml bottles range between like $49 to $69. But now they also are offering 10 ml bottles, which are the ones that I have that are in this bundle. And I love the idea of having these because preferences change over time. So something that I'm reaching for a lot right now might not be my favorite in a couple months because of course new things are going to come in. You're going to like some things over another. Having a $300 bottle of perfume just sitting in my collection collecting dust seems very silly to me. So Julianna's Perfumes is a house that does inspired by fragrances of your luxury, your really high end, your niche, super expensive perfumes. And they do it just as good. The quality is outstanding. Some of these are amazing and I cannot get enough of them. You're going to see there's already quite a bit of dents in these, and they do it for such a good price that you really can't go wrong. And especially with these little 10 ml bottles, just in themselves, they're very, very pretty. They have weight to them. It's just a nice black and gold design on there, and they look beautiful. They would be great as gifts. Yeah, let's get into my top 5 picks. I'm really excited to share these. Okay, so my top 5 picks, I picked 3 that were more unisex and 2 that are considered to be more feminine. However, I love to test perfumes out on other people because I like to see the difference in how it's going to smell on one person versus another, especially a man versus a woman wearing the same scent. And I personally think that a man could easily rock the other 2 that are the more feminine sided scents because I tested it out myself and they still smell amazing on a man just as much as on a woman. So with that said, I think this is a great bundle, not only because it's mine, but because you and your partner can both use it and enjoy it just as much. And I just loved the concept of doing that as my bundle. So we're going to do the 2 more on the feminine side, and I am going to refer to my notes because I am a bonehead and I will forget some of them and I don't want to miss out on any specific notes that are in the perfumes themselves. So the first one that I'm going to talk about is definitely the one that I have gone through the most so far because this smells amazing. So this is called Double Decadence. So Double Decadence is inspired by, I'm going to butcher it, Guerlain's Spiritus Double Vanille, if that's how you say it. And this, I feel like, is such a sexy and cozy scent. I'm guessing, I think it would be the best for like fall and winter time, but also more of like date nights in the summertime. I don't care. I have been using this every day and I can't get enough of it. So Double Decadence, the smells, or the the notes for them are, the top are incense, pink pepper, bergamot. The middle is cedar, ylang ylang, Bulgarian rose, and jasmine. And your base is vanilla and benzoin. So initially when I first sprayed this, I smelled chocolate, which is not in there, but to me it smelled like chocolate. So these also, I wanted to mention, they're all very strong. They're extract, so they're very strong. They will last you all day long. A little goes a long way, so you don't need to overspray. I am an oversprayer. I want people to smell me. These do that, and you will definitely get comments and compliments with these perfumes. So I wanted to mention that. So Double Decadence to me is that really just warm, cozy, inviting scent that is just like seductive, and again would be best I think at nighttime, but I've been wearing it during the day and I really enjoy it just for myself, which is nice. So with this one you do get the spice. I feel like you get the ylang ylang in it. I smell a lot of the ylang ylang, and it does have like that spicy aspect to it, but it's just more so with the vanilla. Once it dries down, you just get this beautiful smooth vanilla scent, and it seems to just wear better the longer that it's on your skin. So again, that is Double Decadence, and that is the first one I wanted to talk about. The second one I wanted to mention is called A Night to Remember. So A Night to Remember, let me look at my notes here, is another one that's very similar to Double Decadence in my opinion, because it's a great date night scent and nighttime scent, and it's very sexy again, and it's good I think for fall and winter. So A Night to Remember is inspired by Kilian's Love Don't Be Shy. So your top notes are bergamot and pink pepper. Again, I tend to go with the same stuff. Middle is orange blossom, jasmine, geranium, rose, honeysuckle. And your base is vanilla, sugar, caramel, amber, and musk. So this perfume sold me with one single note, and that is a note that I get the entire time that I'm wearing this, and that is honeysuckle. This to me is, it's amazing because throughout the whole time I'm wearing it, I smell honeysuckle, and as honeysuckle you think more of like your springtime, so that's why I feel like you can wear this also year round. But I feel like this just makes the perfect, like, I would wear this every day, personally. I don't care. I mean, it might be a little on the heavier side, but it is definitely something that you can pull off every day, and you will get compliments on it. So again, it has like the little bit of spiciness to it, but the dry down again on this one is just absolutely beautiful. I feel like all of these did the same thing, where the longer you wear it, the more it settles in, and the stronger actually it seemed to project a little bit more, at least on me. And I feel like I could just appreciate it more, because there's nothing worse than spending a lot of money on a bottle of perfume and then only being able to smell it for a few hours, if that. That's one of my top like pet peeves over fragrances, is I want them to last and I want them to be strong. So this does a really good job of that. And geranium usually is a note that I can kind of pick out right away and it will turn me off. If I tend to like avoid perfumes that have a geranium note in them, because I just don't love that smell. But with this one, I don't smell it at all. So I love this. This one is definitely a great one. All right, so now we're gonna get into the 3 unisex perfumes. So this one I knew I really wanted to try because I've seen a lot of hype over it and I think it has a good reason. So this one is called Fiery Goddess. And this is inspired by, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, but the name will be on the screen, God of Fire. So this is the one that people will talk about, the mango note that is in it. This is the reason why I love this one so much. So this perfume, and then the next one I'm going to talk about, is I feel like the combination of scents is when someone smells it on you, they can't pinpoint exactly what they're smelling, but it smells really good. This one was a little bit of a surprise to me because the first time that I wore it, and people are used to me wearing different perfumes all the time, and they usually will say something to me, and the first time I wore it, I could smell it really strong, but no one said a word to me. So I was kind of like, uh-oh, is that a good sign or a bad sign? Then the second time I wore it, I sprayed probably a little bit more on because I wanted people to say something and at least give me some kind of feedback. And I got a couple, whoa, that's really strong. And not, whoa, that's really strong is it smells bad. It smells good. In fact, one of my coworkers that I just walked into her case at work, she said, you smell delicious. And I said, thank you. So this is definitely a mango scent. So this one is top notes of mango, lemon, ginger, and red berries. Middle notes are woody notes, coumarin, and jasmine. And your base is musk, amber, I cannot say it, it'll be on the screen, and agarwood. So this one is spicy and woody, but throughout the entire time I get that mango note, which is like a spicy mango, but it just smells so inviting again, and it's definitely 100% unisex. Both men and women can really wear this, and I don't feel like it leans one side versus the other. So this one I have really been enjoying. This one is getting quite a bit of a dent in it too, and I did go through obviously the whole sample that they sent me already because I was waiting to dip into this one. And this one is full bottle, 100% have to have full bottle of this. And yeah, this one I love, 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 love. The next one is going to be Liquid Gold. So if you can kind of guess what that one is inspired by, is MFK's Gentle Fluidity Gold. So this one, I remember I smelled the Gentle Fluidity Gold in store and immediately fell in love with it. And I wanted to see how similar this one was going to be, and I feel like it's better, to be honest. So this one is top notes of juniper berries, vanilla. Middle is nutmeg, coriander, and your base is woodsy notes, musk, and amber. This one, again, is like that you can't pick out, I can, but people around you can't pinpoint what exactly they're smelling, but they know that it smells really good. This one is a powerhouse. This will be on you and your clothes all day long with just 2 or 3 sprays, and you will, it projects. You can smell it. This one, you definitely get the woodsy notes in this one. This one I could say maybe leans a little bit more on the masculine side, but both perfectly just as good because you have also the base of the musk and the amber, and it just dries down again beautifully. It just I feel like the longer you wear these, the better they get. The last one I'm going to talk about should be no surprise if you had watched my perfume collection video, and any mention of any perfumes, I will talk about this because I've wanted this perfume forever and I just didn't want to spend the money on it. So this one is definitely like the runner up of the top. So this is a really good one. The top tier, 100% full bottle, absolutely need it once I go through this. I might even get it before I run out of this, is going to be Bohemian Rain. And that is inspired by Gypsy Water, Byredo's Gypsy Water. So I knew immediately this is the one I wanted to try, and this is the one I was really keeping my eye on because I wanted to try it, because I knew that they would do an outstanding job with it by watching other videos and reviews, and I was not wrong. This one is so amazing. I have it on today. I can't stop wearing it because I feel like, again, this just dries down in the most amazing, delicious, comforting, cozy way that when I spray it on in the morning, you get those juniper, the lemon. So juniper, lemon, bergamot, pepper is your top notes. Your middle is pine needles, incense, orris root, and your base is vanilla, sandalwood, and amber. My 3 favorite scents that always seem to be at the base of my favorite perfumes. But oh my God. So when you spray it on in the morning, you definitely get, to me, the juniper in it, and it has the little bit of spiciness to it. You definitely get the pepper, but by the end of the day, when you're winding down and you're going to bed and you're laying in bed and you're just trying to get comfortable, that base, OMG, it's so delicious. And this I had sprayed on a friend of mine, and it smells amazing on him, and I just cannot love this and appreciate this more than I do because it's that good. So if you were going to try this specific bundle, I would say the ones that are the more unisex ones are the ones that I think you would probably enjoy the most, because again, you can wear them, both partners can wear them, you can share them with whoever, and they smell good on everyone, I think. So if these sound like something that you would enjoy, then definitely take a look at that link and, you know, check it out, because again, 40% off, it's a really good deal. And then these range, I think, from like $18 to $21 each, depending on which one you get. So 100% in love with all of these. So happy to have them. And again, if you're on a budget and you still want to smell expensive and amazing, then definitely take a look at their website, because they offer all different kinds of scents, and just they're all very, very good. So even the samples that I had tried that I didn't pick in the top 5, there were a couple that were in there that I'm still using the little sample bottles and enjoying, because they smell just as good and I really enjoy them. But I was just picking 5 for that specific bundle. So if you have any questions, let me know. Definitely check out the other creator bundles that are on the website, because I noticed that everyone does have their own taste. So everyone has their own like little style and mixes that they picked. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. And again, thank you to Julianna's Perfumes for sponsoring today's video. And I hope to work with you again in the future. And yeah, so everyone have a great rest of your day, your night, whenever you're watching, and I will see you very soon in the next one. Bye.